I think ultimately we will have to have some kind of universal basic income. I don't think we're going to have a choice.
And now it's time for our generation to define a new social contract.
The AI landscape is changing rapidly, and is it all for good? Corporations will save a massive chunk of cash by employing AI workers. But what's in it for you and me? How can we pocket some of these savings? Is universal basic income just a pipe dream? Well, that's what we'll talk about in today's video. Buckle up as we explore what this means for our future.
Perhaps the biggest nightmare is the looming new industrial revolution.
The erosion of the middle class, already one of America's most serious problems, could get much worse with AI if we ignore it.
Let's start with the reality check. AI is no longer a sci-fi concept. It's here and evolving fast. Sam Altman of OpenAI points out that AI could soon be doing everything from reading legal documents to giving medical advice. Imagine AI doctors treating patients in underprivileged countries, and courtroom drama between AI judges and AI lawyers. See our Palm 2 video to hear more about the medical applications of AI. But here's the big question. What happens to our jobs? A report from Goldman Sachs suggests that up to 300 million full-time jobs could be automated. Yeah, that's massive. So what's the fix? Altman proposes universal basic income. It's a concept where everyone gets guaranteed money regularly, regardless of their job status. The idea is to create a safety net where AI might handle most jobs. This isn't a new idea. It's been around and even tested in places like Southern Ontario with positive effects on health and well-being. But Altman's vision goes further, suggesting a future where AI's productivity supports society financially. However, only some people are on board with this UBI-driven future. Some argue that UBI might be a band-aid solution, not addressing the core issue of job displacement. Plus, a recent OpenAI paper indicates that while jobs will change due to AI, they won't necessarily disappear. Roles requiring critical thinking and creativity might have less impact than routine tasks. So, if you have a talent, it's time to turn it into a career. As AI pumps out art without soul, your creativity is what the world needs. Now let's talk about economics. Boring. I know, but bear with me. Historically, as our economies grow, thanks to tech advancements, we've dreamt of working less and enjoying life more. John Maynard Keynes once predicted a 15-hour work week by 2030. With AI's rapid development, we're seeing this conversation resurface. If AI can boost productivity, shouldn't we all benefit? Maybe even work less? The pandemic showed us that we, the people, can effectively work from home and still keep our productivity up. Couple that with localized AI that knows the ins and outs of your company, and we're talking about some serious reduction in work time, paving the way for a UBI utopia. But here's a twist. Increased productivity doesn't automatically mean fair wealth distribution. As AI boasts economic output, we must ask, who benefits from this growth? This is where UBI can ensure that the gains from AI-led growth are shared more equitably. If you're into all things AI, hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop and never miss out on the latest mind-blowing advancements in the world of artificial intelligence. Remember to turn on post notifications so you're always the first to know. Let's go a little deeper. UBI sounds like a simple solution, right? Everyone gets a basic income to cover their living expenses. But it's not just about handing out free money. It's about building a system that can adapt to the rapidly changing job market driven by AI advancements. The big question is, will UBI alone be enough to bridge the gap caused by AI-induced job displacement? Or do we need a more comprehensive strategy? Now let's tackle the ethical side of this. When AI takes over jobs, it's not just an economic issue, it's a matter of human dignity and purpose. What happens to our sense of self-worth and identity when our traditional roles are taken over by algorithms? UBI might offer financial stability, but what about the psychological and social aspects of work that many of us rely on? Looking around the globe, UBI is more than just a theoretical concept. There have been trials and experiments in various countries, each with unique approaches and results. For instance, Finland experimented with UBI, and the results showed increased happiness and less stress among participants. But is happiness and reduced stress enough to justify a complete overhaul of our economic systems?
That people, when they have the universal basic income, they are more satisfied with their life and they feel that their income is more stable and protected.
AI's promise goes beyond just economics. It's about enhancing human capabilities and opening new frontiers for creativity and innovation. Imagine a world where tedious tasks are automated and humans can pursue passions, innovate, and engage in more meaningful work. This could lead to a more fulfilled and balanced society. But how do we ensure the transition to such a society is smooth and inclusive? One of the biggest arguments for UBI is social equality. By providing a safety net, UBI could reduce poverty and give everyone a fair chance to succeed, regardless of their background. But there are concerns too. How do we fund it? Will it lead to inflation? And how do we prevent it from becoming a tool that discourages productivity and innovation? Implementing UBI in an AI-driven world isn't just the responsibility of governments. Corporations, especially those leading the AI revolution, play a crucial role too. They're the ones pushing the boundaries of technology and, in the process, reshaping the job market. Should they contribute more to the welfare of the society they're transforming? What kind of policies and collaborations between public and private sectors could make UBI a reality? Finally, this is more than just a discussion for economists and tech gurus. It's a conversation for all of us. The future of AI and potentially UBI is ours to shape. We need to stay informed, engaged, and proactive in shaping policies and making our voices heard. It's about creating a future that aligns with our societal values and aspirations. We've just scratched the surface of universal basic income in the age of AI. It's a complex, multifaceted issue with no easy answers. But one thing is clear, the future is coming, and it's better to be a part of the conversation than to be caught off guard. What are your thoughts on UBI and AI? Do you see it as necessary, or do you have reservations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe for more thought-provoking content, and stay tuned for more exciting discussions. Until next time, keep questioning and keep exploring.